Hello, welcome to 3 at the Back.
Hello.
It's our first episode of 20... No, it's not. It's our first recording of 2017. We're no longer recording on the 21st of December 2016.
Hey.
Isn't it a miracle? Happy New Year, everybody. We hope you had a good one. We're back with plenty of football goodness for the next few months. It's time to predict things this year. That's what we're going to do today.
Is that the time of year?
That time already?
It's that time. We are 9 days in. well, 11 days in when you're hearing this. We're 9 days in, and it's time to forecast what we think is going to happen over the next 12 months. But first, we're going to talk about briefly the sort of things that we've missed a lot of football, put it that way, since the last recording. We're going to briefly cover the main highlights, including Gigi Wijnaldum's header against Manchester City, because it was really, 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 really good.
He scored a header.
He's like 5'4".
Yeah. Says a lot, doesn't it?
He's also bad.
Yeah. No, he's not. Come on.
He was bad at Newcastle.
He's average.
But
No Lickley ever.
Do carry on.
But who won the game? Okay, anyway. So what we're going to primarily talk about is the FA Cup results, just for a quick conversation about it. Because there was obviously one pretty interesting result, but the Friday night game was West Ham 0, Manchester City 5, which I imagine was pretty easy watching for you, John.
It's pretty easy watching.
Fun.
Quite relaxing.
Easier than New Year's Eve, right?
A lot easier than New Year's Eve, because I didn't have any Hammers fans coming up to me for about 8 hours after the match going, Gigi Wijnaldum.
Well, why would they do that? They lost 5-0.
Exactly, and that's why it's so nice.
And Gigi Wijnaldum doesn't play for them.
Exactly, and that's why it's even nicer.
And he doesn't score a winning header against you. Anyway.
Leave it alone, man.
Yeah.
What he said.
So go on, what was it you playing well, or was it West Ham playing ridiculously poor?
A nice, healthy balance of the two. I think. It was they were dire after the second goal, and they kind of thought, sod it. It's a mountain to climb.
They're
What's
awful,
the point?
yeah, they definitely need an amazing English striker up front.
Poor Winston Reid.
Stop it.
Poor Winston Reid was playing his socks off at the back, but he was the only one. He was
Couldn't
getting
be doing
nothing
that
else.
good. He let in 5 goals.
No, but it wasn't.
That hard.
The rest of the defence was just, oh my god, all over the place.
I can't even name their defence anymore. They play that
They have that Nordvite, yeah.
And then they've got that guy who did that ridiculous handball at right back. It's like Macakawa or something.
I've not a clue.
No, not remember that handball.
They're not very good, whoever it is. So yeah, it's quite easy watching, quite entertaining.
Oh, fantastic.
But we did play quite well.
Did you play well?
We played well.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's probably a much needed solid performance after not joking aside, after the last couple of weeks it's been inconsistent.
Burnley was quite a good spirited performance to win with 10 men, especially after the quick turnaround that probably saw you draw at Sunderland.
I know, that was the most disappointing, that was the most annoying thing about that Sunderland game, because I was so happy from the game. It was New Year's Eve, and it only gave me 48 hours to be happy about it, because suddenly we'd drawn away at Sunderland.
I wouldn't know that.
Brilliant.
Still chatting about it, so that's a lie.
We'll move on. Brentford beat Eastleigh 5-1. With no Scott Hogan.
No, with no
The
Scott
future's
Hogan.
bright, Joe. The future is bright.
No, you should have seen the highlights. It was so good. I was reaching for the tissues. Not because it was tears of joy. Put it that way. It was so.
This is a family show.
It was so good.
It was Eastleigh.
Yeah, I know, but it was just the finishing. The finishing was so. It was so good. You should have seen Sawyer's goal. It went. You know that Gerrard goal where he thunder cunts it and you don't even see it because it's so powerful.
Yeah.
It was like that. It was just you couldn't see it. You just hit it. It was in the bottom.
Are you comparing a 5-1 win over Eastleigh to Steven Gerrard winning a cup final?
You'll offend him. Don't.
Yes, I am.
Yeah. All right, fine. I'll let it be.
Our youngster Tom Field that left me got 2 goals, which was nice. His first professional goal. Lasse Vibe, lovely out of the foot finish. It was so. I know the keeper was shit, but because he plays in conference, but
because he plays for Eastleigh. Because they're Eastleigh.
Yeah, I know, but you don't even know.
Eastleigh.
It was so good. It was just because the football we were playing, and I know it was against Eastleigh, but it was just wonderful because we're normally shit or just
football
or just average
total football,
liquid football.
It was liquidity
Johan
to
Cruyff
a T.
would have wanted to see it. Coming from Brentford.
Total
Brentford. Football.
The whole world will know.
This is football.
Scott Hogan must have been sat on that bench going,
That you could
why
have,
am I leaving?
You might have had 7 or 8. Why you? 7 or 8 if Scott Hogan was on the phone.
All looking on his phone. How
Not
to
a
look
fair
good
observation though. Why would you move to West Ham? It's like everyone's jumping shit. Rats are leaving. It's like it's a sinking ship.
Well,
So
maybe his idea is
keep it up, patch the holes.
Maybe his idea is that if he moves there and he gets relegated, he's back in the Championship, but with a better team.
Fair point.
Yeah. Who do you want in the draw?
You two.
Yeah, I'd love Brentford.
I want you to.
Well, ideally, I want Wimbledon because they're shit. Or Plymouth because they're shit as well.
Oh, right, yeah.
Moving swiftly on.
Fucking funny.
It's quite nice in the fourth round, isn't it, Jim? It's lovely in County.
Just kill yourselves. Oh, God. Where do I start? It's just...
Does it matter that much because it was a bunch of youngsters?
Well...
You'll beat them in the second leg.
Yeah. Look...
It's just an extra game.
I've been to Anfield a few times now this season, and that...
Wait, do you watch it at Anfield?
Yeah. Yeah.
What a waste of money and time.
Well, that's the... You get, I was saying, I paid $7.50 for the ticket, and I was like, oh, what a good deal. It wasn't a good deal. Nothing about that game. Nothing about that game was good.
At least you were watching it live and not listening to BT Sports.
If we'd lost, I'd genuinely be sat here saying, "Oh, at least it wasn't a replay." That's the only positive I could have. Oh, it's just that we've got to play an extra game now. Nothing about that game was good. The team selection wasn't good. The performance wasn't good. The atmosphere was dreadful. The Plymouth fans outsung us the whole time. Yeah. It was just a nothing game. It
Some
was a waste of a journey.
Walk alone.
Maybe. But honestly, and the worst thing was, it was live on telly. I didn't have to move from my couch if I wanted to watch that sort of game. And I thought, oh no, I'll go. And no, it was just...
It was even less entertaining on telly, I can assure you.
Oh my God.
It was
we're BT broadcasting it. It would have been.
When nothing happens in a game, they just start repeating themselves.
Is it like FIFA? The amount of
times I heard Steve McManaman saying, "I'm really angry at Plymouth for not having a goal. They just need to have a goal. Attack them. You're at Anfield." The amount of times I heard him say that, I would just...
Well, no, I disagree with that. I think they came for a draw, for a replay.
In the first half,
they're going to get all the money now and the revenue from the TV for hosting a replay. So they're happy.
Clearly, poor Steve McManaman wasn't. He wanted
bloody
an entertaining game.
And we've got Southampton on Wednesday in the Cup. We've got Man United next week, next Sunday.
Looking a bit shaky for you.
Merseyside versus Manchester.
Yeah, they're building it up again.
It's just, I just can't be bothered. The youngsters were disappointing. I'm sorry, they just were. I thought they were I thought they were capable of beating a League Two side, but clearly they weren't. Shea Ojo was poor. I know
he's always been poor.
He's been out the team for a while, injured, but he came in and. We created nothing down his side, absolutely nothing. Every cross
on the left wing,
right hand side.
Oh, really?
He played. Yeah, Ben Woodburn played on the left hand side. Himself, Alexander Arnold played well, but every cross that went in from the right hand side went into the goalkeeper's arms. It was just tragic. It was absolutely dire. And now we've got to play an extra game as punishment. So yeah, if we do get through, I'd quite like Brentford or Wigan at home, personally. I don't want them. I don't want Man City.
We don't want you, don't worry, that's mutual. That's very mutual.
But yeah, it's just an absolute ball ache because of an already busy month, with Chelsea right at the end of the month as well at home. It's just not ideal at all. But we'll move on. We'll move on to
prediction time.
Our predictions for this season. I predict a Liverpool win away at Plymouth, hopefully. That's but yeah, what we're talking about here is just literally outright predictions. It's not even like a big discussion. It's not like, oh well, this could happen. No, I want to write down. I want to catalogue predictions so at the end of the year we can go, you were so fucking wrong for everybody.
I can't wait to be so fucking wrong.
I can't. Yeah.
So
advertised it.
I've got several questions to ask you, fine, merry gentlemen.
That's lovely. I've got fine answers written down.
Some fine answers. John was asleep.
I was asleep.
So, outright predictions.
Prioritise.
2016-17 season.
Nice one.
Oh God.
It's
so early. It's so early on a Monday morning.
Did Hull just get a new manager?
I don't know.
I'm off down bookies.
Yeah, they just did, didn't they?
Yeah, they did. That's what I mean.
Exactly. Who's going to win the league?
Chelsea.
What he said.
Well, we all can't be right or wrong on that one, can we?
No.
So.
No, as much as I'd like to say Liverpool, at the moment it's definitely Chelsea's to lose, isn't it?
Yeah,
I think.
Yes.
Well, they lost against Tottenham, so who knows what's going to happen.
They've got to come to Anfield.
You don't know what a loss can do to you, but
yeah,
they're a very good.
They've recalled that Nathan Ake, haven't they?
Have they?
Yeah,
for him to sit on the bench.
Yeah, for him to sit on the bench, just as a squad player. I'd do it. I'd have recalled him. He's doing all right at Bournemouth.
Yeah.
I was going to recall any one of their 1,500 loan players out around Europe.
Doing all right in training, and that's it. He's not going to be playing first team football, so it's kind of like...
He'll probably play in the next round of the FA Cup.
And good for him against whatever lower league side Chelsea end up against.
Whoa, don't call Brentford lower league, mate.
Well, if they go against Brentford, that's not who I meant.
Imagine if Chelsea draw Brentford.
Oh no, Chelsea
imagine the fights outside the ground.
Chelsea will get Millwall
in them 4 pubs on each corner. So we're all going to Chelsea. So top 4.
This is where we're all going to differ.
In order.
Oh.
Do you want me to go first?
Yeah.
Chelsea.
Yeah.
Liverpool.
Oh.
Man United. Spurs.
Oh, it got worse as it went on. John's not quite happy with that.
I feel like I left someone else.
Do you know what? Do you know what? I wouldn't be surprised if that was the case, the way Man United are playing. I don't think that is out of the question at all. But I'm going to go with Chelsea, Liverpool, Spurs, Man City.
So what it is now?
Is it in that order?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
No, because I
think Arsenal get.
Oh no, Arsenal aren't in the top.
Then it's 5th or 6th. I don't know whether Arsenal or United can get 5th and 6th. I can't. I feel like United might pick them there, and I think we'll move on to Arsenal later.
Yeah.
But go on, John, the big one. You've got to put your feelings to one side and go based on what I've seen so far.
Chelsea, Liverpool, United, City.
Ooh,
that's not where I expect him to go. By any stretch of the imagination.
Both the North London clubs out of the top 4.
Yeah.
Oh, I think Arsenal are just Arsenal.
We've all gone for Arsenal. Which is controversial.
They've gotten away with playing completely abject the last 2 games. One of them against Preston North End.
Yeah. That's what good teams do. That's what good teams do.
They'll get the comeuppance if they keep playing like that.
Well, they've done that. They've done that for the last 5-6 years. Got away with.
Well, we'll move on to Arsenal.
We're peeking too early.
Jumping not done.
Yeah. Do you not think Spurs could kick on from the Chelsea win?
Oh, I put them in.
Yeah, I put them in.
Couldn't they kick on after they beat us 2-0 at the Lane? And they didn't massively, really.
Yeah,
I still think they've got the inconsistency.
Still 3 points
well,
more
they got
than they
beat
would
by
have.
Man United, didn't they? Which is a big loss, really.
Yeah.
Definitely the position they're
The way at Old Trafford is tough for any team.
I still think Spurs are very young, and I still think they've got their inconsistencies about them. So I think they'll come up short, but they'll get close. It'll be a close.
One of those cogs stop turning, the whole team collapses. Really, let's say Dele Alli has 5 bad games, the team has 5 bad games.
Becomes a big money move to Real Madrid.
Oh, is that what we're moving on to?
Well, maybe. So the next thing that I wanted to ask was you to predict your big money moves.
Oh, it's almost as though he planned it.
Do you want me to go first?
Yeah,
yes.
You go first.
You've got the research done.
Oh yeah, nice research.
Buy me time.
I typed in the England team and picked a random player, and then I went on the Chinese league and picked the funniest name.
And then you went on a random number generator at 162.
Henderson to Shanghu Zhang Everbright for $700 million.
Right.
You know what? I thought he'd done some proper research.
I like that answer because it takes the pressure off me a little bit more now to actually give a solid answer.
I would think Jordan Henderson's worth $700 million. No. I do because he's the best midfielder in the league.
To be fair, Shanghu Zhang Everbright, mate.
Really? Yeah. They've got Jordan Henderson.
Right.
Oh dear me.
Right, John. Want to put this out of thin air?
Big money signing. No, I'm still thinking. So you can cut it.
Go on, Ben.
I think it's a possibility that Antoine Griezmann's going to end up at Man United in the summer.
How much for? Do you reckon more than Pogba or less than Pogba? But the thing is, with Chinese clubs bidding $700 million for Antoine Griezmann, United are going to have to bump up their price. Well, that's everybody's going to have to we made a video about how they're raising price in football. China are just going to raise people's prices.
They don't know it's as if they don't know what they're doing. It's as if they're going, they could have got Who's just gone? Oscar. They could have got Oscar for half the price, but they've just gone, well, we'll be safe because we've got the money. So we'll be safe and bid 60 million. That way we'll definitely get him.
It's just, it is.
It's like going into Asda. It's like going into Asda and going, oh, I'll pay £5 for this apple just to make sure I've got enough, and then taking it for it was 67p. But
it's ridiculous what they're doing.
Yeah,
it seems silly. It seems like it's a game to them, which, funnily enough, it is.
Do you think any genuinely high-profile stars could go in 2017?
Not English.
Not English.
Not English. And
but somebody like Aubameyang's been.
I think Aubameyang go. I think Ozil could go.
Ozil.
Yeah, because he clearly wants money. So what's stopping him?
Or Sanchez.
Or Alexis Sanchez.
I just said that.
We'll move on to Arsenal.
It's as if I was planning.
Well, to be fair though, John, did you know?
If I had to have a guess of what would happen, it would probably be some young
centre back
going to City. Going to probably City for an overinflated price because they're English. But I think Virgil van Dijk might go for a lot of money this summer.
But is he really going to be the big money move?
Young, promising centre backs are very lucrative.
Says you.
Don't we know? It might be us that sign him for 50-60 million. But
tell you what, speaking on the
I like Griezmann.
Speaking on the level of young centre backs, actually yesterday, the one good thing I suppose that came out of that Liverpool game, Joe Gomez.
Joe Gomez is fantastic on Football Manager.
So well. He's been out for a year. John, you must have watched the game. He looked like he'd never been away, and he's a young centre back.
Oh yeah.
And Jurgen Klopp made comments in the week about how he had to keep a place in the squad for Joe Gomez because he was so impressed with him when he first arrived, and then he got injured for the year. And he was so impressive. I'm really looking forward to seeing Joe Gomez play because I'm out at the point where I'm like, okay, Sakho's going to go, so Sakho could be the big money move.
No, he won't,
because he's been linked with Southampton today. Isn't that a nice for a change to see a Liverpool player going the other way? A bit of reciprocation, lads.
Yeah. We've taken half of your team the last 3 years.
Yeah.
Have Sakho back.
Yeah, have Sakho. Have that one player.
You can have our little
and you'll have all our mutual respect.
Yes.
It'll be wonderful.
So you're going Virgil van Dijk then?
Yeah, I'd say Virgil van Dijk for like 50 million to Liverpool or something.
50 million to Liverpool. I think he's going to you.
Yeah,
I think he's going to you.
I'm in denial really because I don't want.
Chelsea don't want him. Chelsea don't want any more defenders. Conte said.
Well, he's got one of the best defenders.
David Luiz, the best defender in world football.
He has come good, hasn't he?
He has come good. I've got to be honest.
We all mocked him.
Yeah. We're all like, what's he going to do?
It's because we don't want him to be good. That's the reason why.
Because he's just a fucking idiot. Yeah. Anyway.
I really don't think.
And his heirs and his after.
I think Conte's bringing the best out of him, but I don't think he's. I don't know.
I don't know.
Well, he flopped at PSG, really, didn't he? So.
And he flopped, really, the first time at Chelsea. He wasn't brilliant.
No, he just used to skull on Rangers.
I think he's just very average, and he's in a very good defence at the moment, with a very good manager behind him.
Azpilicueta. I'd probably get Azpilicueta over David Luiz.
Better than John Terry, though, isn't he?
Oh, John Terry's awful.
John Terry got himself sent off. Did you see it?
No, I didn't see
it.
Yeah,
he was just last man. It was just blatantly
take him down.
Stupid. And Chelsea fans are going, oh, he slipped. Fuck, yeah, all right. John Terry. John Terry knows all about slipping.
He slipped, I'll tell you.
Anyway.
Says you.
We were going to, we were transitioning nicely to Arsenal, and then
go on, because he asked me the question.
Well, actually, the next question I've got written down is who's going to come up and who's going to go down.
Well, we'll answer that one.
We'll answer that one very briefly.
Well, don't be brief with the Championship. The Championship's the best league in the world.
Give him his moment in the sun.
To be fair, I'm only going to name 3 teams that I think are going to get promoted.
Brighton
and Newcastle are pretty obvious in my opinion.
Yeah.
It's just who's going to win the playoffs, and I think Huddersfield are, because I think they've got the best team.
Huddersfield.
Yeah. I think they got the best team, and they're pretty consistent as well.
Yeah.
Why have you gone for? Team like Reading or something?
Newcastle and Brighton.
Newcastle. Yeah, Newcastle. Brighton. Rafa is doing the job.
Brighton are better than Newcastle though.
Brighton, I think, are top.
Newcastle have got terrible form of late.
Brighton not top?
Yeah, Brighton are top by like 4 points or something.
Didn't Blackburn like proper embarrass Newcastle?
Yeah. Newcastle are very inconsistent because I think they're just a bit too big for the boots.
There's not an issue there.
I think they're still going to get promoted
easily. Yeah,
I'd like to see Leeds do it.
I was going to say for the third one,
because I think Leeds. A lot of people hate Leeds. But I think they're like, I genuinely think they're a true sleeping giant of football.
Definitely.
2001, they're in Champions League semi-finals.
I love watching Premier League years and watching Leeds. It's quite fun.
So I'd quite like to see Leeds do it, even if I don't know, even if it takes a really scrappy penalty shootout at Wembley in the playoff final to do it. I like Gary Monk. I like the fans. The fans came to Anfield and they were great in the cup. I'd quite like to see Leeds do it. And it's just somebody in my life, relatively different. That's the reason I quite like Brighton to go up.
Yeah.
It's a long time since we've seen.
Bournemouth went up. I was quite
It's quite.
Huddersfield haven't been in the Premier League for like.
No,
I know, but I don't know. They weren't on the greatest run of form. I don't know.
Two Yorkshire teams.
Mind you, they were
to go up. It's a sad sight, isn't it?
Dear me.
And Sheffield Wednesday are there. Oh my God.
Derby County are hanging along there, but
Derby County will never go up.
I hate Steve McLaren. So
I despise him.
He cannot get promoted for his life, Steve McLaren, bless him.
Barnsley. And then,
Brentford.
Brentford have fought. Brentford are only 9 points off the playoffs.
That's gettable with our new amazing striker that we're probably going to sign.
I.e. Omar Bogle.
Remind me of his name.
Relegated?
It's tough. I don't know.
I think for me, Swansea and Hull, I think are going to get relegated. It's just who's the other one going to be?
Sunderland or Burnley.
Sunderland.
I've said Middlesbrough.
Really?
Middlesbrough.
Yeah.
I don't think that Burnley can get away with such shoddy away form. Because they've only picked up a point at home all season. Yet they're great at home, and yet they've proven it against several big teams this season, including Liverpool. But you can't get away with it. I don't think.
Yeah, no.
I think you can. You've got 3 teams beneath you who can't win home or away. They're going to get less points, and there are 3 teams there that are struggling: Hull, Swansea, and Sunderland. I think those 3 will go down.
Yeah.
I think
David Moyes is just gonna come out of that pit of fire, holding Jermaine Defoe up like Simba.
Or the other way around, Jermaine Defoe holding up David Moyes, because that's what's
Fireman's
really happening, isn't it?
Jermaine Defoe. Fireman's lifting David Moyes. Just I'll save it. I'll carry it. It's fine.
I think the 3 that are in there now are going to go down.
Yeah.
I just kind of want David Moyes. I like David Moyes, and I just kind of want him to keep him up. It's my little.
I feel sorry for David Moyes.
But I don't like Sunderland.
I feel sorry for David Moyes. It's not a liking for David Moyes. Oh God, his reputation.
I would have put Crystal Palace there, but now they've got fucking Stay Up King. So like, there's no way they're gonna go down.
There's no way.
Like he wants Jermaine Defoe. He's trying to buy Jermaine Defoe. It's just like, come on, you've got Benteke up front. You're that desperate just for someone who can. It's just Jermaine Defoe's just like a get out of jail free card. If you've got
That's funny, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh God.
Like, is Big Sam really going to spend 15 million on Jermaine Defoe? Like, that's just
West Ham. They're 7 points off.
I think they're all right.
I don't think they'll.
Especially if they sign Jermaine Defoe or Scott Hogan.
If they sign Scott Hogan, they're going to finish first, mate.
Yeah, just like European surge for West Ham.
that stadium doesn't seem silly now, does it? When you've got
on a
Scott
graph,
Hogan.
you can picture on a graph of all the league positions, and then there's a point where they sign Scott Hogan, and it just spikes up. Like the day after, they've not even done anything. They're not even playing.
It's gone up anyway.
They've just been added points
because of Scott Hogan. We'll now move on to Arsenal because even though obviously none of us are an Arsenal fan, I thought Arsenal a particularly interesting club to look at the moment because they are, for me, about to go through serious change, because I do think that this year Arsene Wenger's going to go. I think this is last season.
I also agree.
I agree. I agree.
Do you not agree?
I don't know. I think we say this so often and he doesn't.
No.
Bored a bit.
I think particularly if they finish outside the top 4, I don't think it'll be a case of him being sacked. I just think he'll retire.
I think his contract's at the end of the season.
Get him out, bruv. Get him out, bruv.
Get him out.
Get him out.
He'll go and do like some reject. He'll go to China for a bit and manage it there.
I've always wanted him to manage the French national team, in my opinion.
Yeah.
That'd be a decent job for him.
Yeah. He could do that for a couple of years. He could do that for the World Cup and finish losing the 3rd, 4th place playoff. And
you just see that's where he always used to go on Football Manager anyway.
Leave that for the 2018 prediction.
Too
early.
We're a year ahead.
What do you think's going to happen to Ozil and Sanchez? Are you going to go? Should they stay or should they go?
I think Ozil will stay. I think Sanchez will go.
I've got the other way round.
Really?
I think Ozil will go and Sanchez will stay. Just on the idea that Sanchez wants less money.
Well, no, my reasoning for Sanchez going and Ozil staying is because I think Ozil's form, I've sort of seen him drop off the radar for a bit. He's injured at the moment.
No, he's just shit.
No, he's just terrible.
He
just kind of dropped off the radar.
Man.
So I think he could end up staying just purely to do with just a lackage of interest, and eventually be like, oh, okay, I'll stay.
Yeah,
And then
stay for 500
I
grand
think
a week.
Sanchez will go to either Juventus or China, to be honest.
Really?
You can imagine somebody paying 80 million from China for Sanchez, can't you?
More than that.
More than that. 150, world record,
mate.
Yeah. Well, the bid, they came in with 150 million bid for Aubameyang. It's a nightmare.
They've bought a QPR midfielder for 20 million.
No.
It's like, what is going on?
We're going to buy Steven Nzonzi for about 30. So.
Have you heard that? Yeah, that's the best transfer route. Yeah, Steven Nzonzi from Sevilla for 23, 25
I think he
million.
went to there for probably like 6.5 million from Blackburn. Didn't he?
Oh God, what a profit!
He is good
Bad
though, to be
Stuber.
fair.
He's all right, yeah.
Bad Stuber.
Yeah.
Is he still at Bayern?
No. That was Pep said.
Oh
Pep
yeah,
said
yeah,
no.
he did. Yeah, he did.
No,
it was there. For
Pep was like, no.
And
That's
it
not
was
gonna
like
happen.
when your transfer rumours go from Bad Stuber and Nzonzi to Laporte and Rakitic, the dancing bears.
Yeah, but so Arsenal, I think as a fan, if I was an Arsenal fan now, I'd have had enough. I think about
No changes though.
if I was an Arsenal fan at 18,
Been quite evident.
who had
I've had enough.
seen Wenger for the whole of my life as an Arsenal fan,
Be contemplating
I would be
His
so,
lovely face.
Oh my God, that bleach in the cupboard would be looking so tasty. And I think if I was the Arsenal board this season, I'd say, okay, right, what we're going to do this season is, the way I'd go about it is by saying to Sanchez and Ozil, look, give us one more season. What we're going to do is we're going to get rid of the old guy, and we are going to bring in our big money signing this summer is going to be Diego Simeone. Bring him in, have a season under Simeone. We're going to be able to achieve more, and that's how I think that they keep them. That's how I think that they keep both stars.
How can you promise Simeone?
But no, you can, because you go, okay. Well, we're not going to sign anybody this summer. We've got our transfer budget. We're going to throw it at Atletico Madrid and Simeone. That's what I do.
I just
And if he
don't
doesn't
think.
come, then
I
he
don't
doesn't
think he'll
go.
go.
He goes,
Why not?
Because he loves Atletico Madrid.
Yeah,
It's his
I don't
club.
think he'd go to Arsenal.
Do you not think?
I really don't.
I think he's a perfect fit.
I think he's a perfect fit, but I just don't think that he loves Atletico Madrid. He played there. He's like Steven Gerrard managing Liverpool and then moving to Barcelona. I just don't think it would happen.
Well, I can see. I see it happening personally, and I think that if he wants to become available, Arsenal need to go for him because they've missed opportunities on so many managers now. They could have had Conte, they could have had Klopp, they could have had Mourinho at some point. I don't know. But now they've got to move on for me. They've got to get rid of Arsene Wenger this summer if they want to achieve.
You really sound like an Arsenal fan.
I do because
Stick on that accent.
They've got to get him out.
They've got to get him out, blood. They've got to get. He's got to go. He's got to go.
Get him out.
Yeah, but it's starting to annoy me now. Like, just go, Arsene. Anyway, that's my.
He's a hero
prediction.
in my eyes.
Diego Simeone to Arsenal. That's my
Wonderful.
prediction.
There you go. That's his prediction.
Especially if Atletico Madrid do something in the Champions League. You know, if they get to another Champions League final or something, I feel like Simeone might be like, okay, fine, I'll go. He'll be like fancy something new sort of thing.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Right, last one.
Last one. What do you think your club is going to achieve in the calendar year?
I've said 15th finish and go and get a few decent players for that Hogan dollar.
Okay. Can you name any of those decent players that you want to go and sign?
Omar Bogle.
Possibly.
He's mentioned it once or twice, hasn't he?
I don't know. Let him be. They're not particularly. The board aren't particularly fantastic with signing players. Definitely. Was it this? Yeah, this season it was. Or maybe it was last. I can't remember. They all blend into one with fucking Dickhausen. Anyway, Dickhausen was our manager for like 3 months. He was awful. Anyway, I can't. Either way, we signed a bunch of foreign people and they weren't good. So I don't know. I have not a clue what's going to happen.
It's tough, the Championship, isn't it?
Yeah, I presume we'll probably stay around the same place because we're not all ready yet. There's no point rushing things. It's a long process. I was wrong to not put my faith in Dean Smith when I did want change, and around that time he did change the complete change of tactic, different formation, different style of play. And thank fuck it worked, because now we're not struggling anymore. We're actually starting to win games, break down teams, play good football against Eastleigh, most importantly.
Decent side.
So, I'm excited for 2017 just because of that Hogan dollar. I just can't wait to see what they do with it, because the board could just keep it all for themselves. because they didn't particularly. We got 8.5 million from Gray.
Buys a new training ground.
Well, yeah, we are buying a new stadium, so
Scott.
that they are taking. Like we got
Griffin's Park does look like it's about to collapse.
It is. It is.
That's because
we got 8.5 million for Andre Gray, and we bought three players for free, and then we bought a left back for 1.4 million who got injured for 8 months. So.
Well,
so we're not normally used to spending a lot of money, so it could be fun to splash that cash.
Splash that cash.
What do you think will happen to Man City in the calendar year, John?
Do you not fancy cup run? Sorry.
No.
Oh no!
No,
Can't be arsed.
Yeah. No.
It's just wasted time.
What if you draw Plymouth in the next round?
And we'll probably get beat. We're not going to get.
They can get a draw
if
away.
If we get to the
Anfield,
semi-final, I will give you all a fiver. Now. If we get to the semi-final, I'll give you all a fiver.
We ain't getting a fiver.
All two of us.
All two of us.
We ain't getting a fiver.
But if you get to the semi-final, you have to give me a fiver.
I'm not having that. I'm not taking
because
that.
Liverpool genuinely get to the semi-final.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, we were. I ain't giving you a fiver.
That performance is like 0-0 against Plymouth.
We'll get Wigan in the next round and get knocked out by them.
Stop it. Go on then, John. Man City. Where do you fancy yourselves?
I fancy us finishing top 4. I think
Champions League run.
I'd like to see one like last year. We can do it last year, and I think the Champions League is a competition Pep understands better than the Premier League.
Actually, yeah, it's good.
In the draw, we've got Monaco.
Well,
and
team that though.
When we drew Monaco, we were a bit like, oh my god, Monaco are going to beat us over 2 legs. This is going to be embarrassing. But right now, I think we are improving, even if it is slightly. You know, a couple of wins. We won like 5 of the last 6, which apparently during a crisis isn't a bad run. Really.
No, not really.
And like I said, I think Pep understands the Champions League a lot more. He didn't win it when he was at Bayern, but he won it twice, I think, when he was at Barcelona. So it's a competition he understands better than the Premier League, and I think, although I don't think we can focus entirely on it, I think it's definitely something we should have a look at, having another run. Because it was
we should have a look at it.
It's
good, that.
Yeah.
Champions League stuff.
Something we should consider as the board. Should we have a Champions League run this season? Should we not? Well, considering that according to Joe, you're not getting the top 4.
That FA Cup looks quite tasty.
Yeah.
Well, therefore we've got to win it. So let's go. Yes.
Yeah,
we're going to win the Champions League. There you go. That's my prediction.
Do you get Champions League football if you come second, and the team who wins it has already got Champions League football because they finish in the top 4?
No, you don't get Champions League football from the FA Cup.
No, I mean from the Champions League.
Champions League.
What?
If you win the Champions League, you get Champions League football.
I don't think so.
But if you come second and the winner has already got Champions League because they finish in the top 4 in their league, does the second?
I feel like it goes back into the league. No, it doesn't. Maybe it does. I don't know.
You've got to fill that space somehow, haven't you?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
If you know,
I think they do, because I think because I think Chelsea, when they beat Bayern Munich, I think they were going to get Champions League football either way. I remember reading that, saying they were going to get Champions football if they beat Bayern Munich or didn't.
Well, possibly, I don't know. Something to look
well, if you know, tell us in the comments or message.
Got to finish second then. In that case, easy peasy.
Yeah. All right, yeah.
Let's just get in the final.
We're get in the final. Happy days.
Easy peasy. Do you think it's important that you go out and at least, try and win the FA Cup just to get some silverware?
Yeah, I think the FA Cup is something we got kind of screwed over last year in the FA Cup. I think
got a tendency of doing that, haven't you? Getting screwed over in the FA Cup by Wigan Athletic.
Why are you going to bring that up? It's a dark day. No, last year it was the situation you had where you had a game a couple of days later and therefore you kind of had to play youth, but we didn't have Plymouth, we had Chelsea. So it's a very different matter.
Chelsea were terrible and we all expected City to win and they just didn't.
Is Pep Guardiola...
We had to play on the side. We had a Champions League fixture later in the week.
Is Pep Guardiola
Guardiola?
Is he a failure if you don't come away with a bit of silverware this season?
No.
Okay.
No.
Let's say you go out to Monaco, don't finish in the top 4 and get out in the next round of the FA Cup, but do you sack Guardiola? And then he goes to Arsenal.
We would, because the intention, that's not what we've got him for.
It's a long-term project. It's a long-term project.
That's what I was trying to avoid to say, because it annoys me the amount of times I say it, but it is. That's why it is.
It's a long-term project since all that money came in 2008.
Mark Hughes was the start of that long-term.
And we've already seen
Mark Hughes started a long-term problem
from that
in his career.
Mark Hughes, he made some stellar signings.
Yeah,
He
Robinho,
signed
legend.
not him. He signed Zabaleta and company for like $6 million each.
Really?
Two absolute stalwarts.
United signed
of the club.
Vidic for $7 million.
Yeah.
It's like, what are you doing spending $50 million on John Stones?
He always used to have a nightmare against Liverpool. It was so funny. He got sent off like 3 times in a row.
Really?
Yeah. He got sent off. We beat them at Old Trafford one year 4-1, and he got sent off in that. And then in the September he got sent off at a 2-0 at Anfield. Then he got sent off again later on, like the one after. And then he got sent off again in 2014 when we beat them at Old Trafford again. It was just he just hated playing Liverpool.
Just imagine Alex Ferguson signing Vidic for $7 million and selling Silvestre to Arsenal for $4 million. He must have been fucking laughing.
I know.
All the way to the bank.
All the way.
All the way to the
Liverpool,
bank.
calendar year.
Top 4.
Mm-hmm.
A win over Man United at the weekend, please.
It's not a Christmas list.
Short term.
Short term and long term objectives. I think for me, we've got to work on improving Daniel Sturridge. I'd keep him now. I
Really?
think he's making a difference. Yeah, he made a difference yesterday when he came on. Nearly scored twice.
Not enough though.
No.
Clearly not.
No.
Well, he made the difference against Everton. I think he's certainly some talent left. Yeah.
Didn't do many of those dances, did he? Against Plymouth.
Nobody can see what you're doing.
Yeah, I know, but
He's doing the Surridge dance very loosely.
yeah, I can't really.
Yeah,
do it.
top 4. And you know what? I think we're going to finish close to Chelsea. I think Chelsea are going to win.
How many
the league.
points? Like 2.
I think we're going to be in it on the final
give them a
day.
good run for the money.
I hope so.
I think we're going to be within it.
I like a good final.
I'd prefer to see you win the title than Chelsea.
Yeah,
I really would.
just
No,
pure.
I wouldn't. It's funny not to. Liverpool haven't won a Premier League. It makes
That
me
is
chuckle.
quite nice.
It
We've
makes
got
me
Man
chuckle.
United roots.
But I'd
so
dislike
It just makes me
Chelsea.
chuckle a bit.
Yeah.
But I don't like. If I had to make anyone win the league, Man United, because it's fun. Because then everyone would be like,
I hate Mourinho. I don't want Mourinho to win another league title.
I sort of do because it's funny.
Oh, it's absolute laughter. It's not laughter.
Because you two would be so pissed off, it would be fucking.
I'd reckon.
hilarious.
What do you think Man United would do? How do you think Man United are going to do? This
Well, I
coming
said they
year?
finished third. I think they're just gonna. They've got consistent form now. They've not lost a game in 10. So I think they'll
Could
just.
they defend their FA Cup?
Nah, well, could you be arsed? I don't think Mourinho cares.
No.
Mourinho doesn't seem one to care about.
What about the
domestic
Europa
cups.
League? That's an interesting one. Because I don't think he cares about the Europa League. I think he's more likely to care about the FA Cup.
About the Europa League. Yeah, I do. Yeah,
Yeah, you
I
make a
agree
fair
with that, yeah.
observation. Oh, no one cares about the Europa League except from Sevilla. They're the only team. that
They're
care
the only
about-
team that turned up, and to be fair, it works out for them.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they're now in the Champions League last 16. We
Yeah.
are due for another Europa League winner.
Yeah.
Absolute scenes.
It's unbelievable.
Somebody else is going to take the crown.
They can't
They
defend
can't.
it.
Could be West Ham.
Incredible.
Oh wait, no, it
it's
can't.
not.
I know, I'm
it's not going to be
joking.
West Ham. Well, to be fair,
They didn't even
if
qualify.
they sign Scott Hogan, UEFA are just going to go, just stick him in there.
I tell you, who's going to win the Europa League? The mighty Roma.
Roma.
Yeah, I could see that. They're playing very well.
Yeah. Well, it's. I don't know. Europa League. I don't know it as well as I know the Champions League. Naturally.
Yeah,
So,
you don't
I
really
don't know
know
who's
Champions
gonna-
League that well
I
because
don't know
you're
who
not very good at it.
teams.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
So top 4. A FA Cup. Let's go with that.
Anything not to make
I would be
Guardiola
very happy with
failure.
the FA Cup at the end of the year.
But predicting. Are you predicting that you will win the FA Cup?
No.
Okay. Well, what are you predicting then? I'm predicting
I'm-
that we'll get in the top 4. We're
I'm
talking
predict-
outright predictions.
I'm predicting juicy top 4. And I did say that.
All
I'm
right,
predicting
okay.
15th in the league
15th
and
in the
a
league.
decent few players off 12.5 million for Scott Hogan.
Okay.
That's my prediction.
That's your outright prediction.
My
Okay.
prediction is that we will
Okay.
sign Jerome Sinclair on loan from from Watford. That's my prediction.
Jerome Sink. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. If anybody's seen, if anybody's not seen Jerome Sinclair's stats, they are absolutely majestic.
One goal for one game for Liverpool, no goals. One game for Wigan, no goals. 2 games for Watford, no goals. It's fantastic. No, that's our replacement for Scott Hogan, a player who's not scored a professional goal in his whole entire career, and he's only and he's 22 or something.
Oh.
And on that note, we'll leave 2016 behind us and focus on the future. Thank you very much for listening to our first recording of 2017.
Thank you for sharing the future with us.
Thank you. It's the future. In a year's time, you'll be able to come back and laugh so hard at what we've just said.
Because Brentford
And we'll
finished
laugh
top
with
of the
you.
Because
league.
Wenger's still going to be in charge at Arsenal. Liverpool are going to finish 5th.
And
We'll
Scott
get
Hogan
relegated.
will win the Ballon d'Or.
Yeah. And Scott. Good God. Okay. Well, thanks very much for listening. We will link all the good stuff in the description
That
below.
good stuff.
All that
Check
good
it
stuff.
all out. Check out the Facebook page. Check out. It's all down there. Thanks very much for listening. See you this week for Build Up Friday.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Manchester versus Liverpool.